Welcome everyone. I hope all of you are well and safe. Culture Unite presents the Asian Arts Festival 2021 online concert on the 20th March from 5 p.m. GMT time onwards. I'm Chandni Khan and will be your host on the day and before the upcoming event with live interviews with some of the artists who are going to perform from their homes or studios. The Asian Arts Festival 2021 aims everyone safely connected with Asian music and dance online. A wide variety of activities include a live concert, workshops, fitness, and exhibition. In these difficult times, the project also shows appreciation to all key workers and the organizations that support them. Life isn't always about waiting for the storm to pass. It's also about learning to sing and dance in the rain. Today, I've got two guests with me, which means two amazing artists from the UK. They are UK's first British male and female singing duet. They both have their own amazing journey. The male singer who started singing 20 years ago, the female singer who started singing when she was only a little girl. 2014, they started to sing duet songs. Since then, they're rocking the stage and set the dance floor on fire. A multi-talented and award-winning duo who recently received for their incredible work the Special Contribution Award at the UK Bhangra Awards 2020. Let's welcome the most beautiful duo, Jin and Seetal from UK.
Hi, Chandni.
Hi.
Hello, Chandni.
Thank you for having us, Chandni. Lovely introduction, and a big thank you to yourselves for having us on here. So, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ viewers ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, अस्सलाम वालेकुम ਤੇ ਨਮਸਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ, and good afternoon and or good evening, depending what time you want to watch this particular
Exactly.
broadcast. But a pleasure to be on.
Thank you for supporting us, and especially for the Asian Arts Festival to be with us here. And I mean, it's a pleasure and an honor because, of course, we've been together for quite a while now. And every time I have to say, you've been with us and it's most appreciated. And you're just amazing, both of you. We will obviously get more into that and all these things, what you've achieved. For, especially now the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
So, but all besides that, how have you been?
We've been managing in the situations like this, but it's been fine. I mean, we've just been getting on with it really, and working on music, and we've still been doing the music obviously at home, and we get a chance to do the interviews like this online. So we've learned new things along this journey, and we look forward to actually being physically there at events and getting back to how it was. So we've been fine though, thank you.
Yes, we will get there. We know that. We just have to stay together and strong and follow, obviously, the guidelines.
Yes.
Absolutely correct.
So tell us a little bit, for those that probably don't know, what was, I have already mentioned the journey individual is just so interesting. I mean, starting off, we start with the ladies first, Jinder.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yes, so how Jin and Seetal came together was, well, actually myself, I have been singing, like you mentioned in the introduction, from when I was a little girl. So I was the age of 7 when I started learning, and I was learning Indian classical music from my Ustad ji, Ajit Singh Matlashi ji, who has taught legendary artists like Shin from DCS. So I learned from him the Indian classical singing. Then slowly on my musical journey, I met Jinder, and I did a song on his album. And then I thought, this is a really good idea how our voices actually, with the duo, it actually falls really nicely, because like the other duo singers, it would be nice for a UK couple to do a group as well. So I did some songs with him, and then I got with Jinder and we managed to make Jin and Seetal, thanks to Apna Bhajanji and a legendary singer, Sadara
Yeah.
Dilji, because they're the ones with their blessings and their well wishes who actually put us into this track. And without them, we wouldn't have been Jin and Seetal. And then I'll leave you to carry on from that journey.
Yeah. Go on,
Yeah,
Jinder.
well, yeah, my journey sort of started back in 1999, and I was very, very fortunate enough that we had some music within the family. So my auntie ji, my mummy ji actually, used to teach kids in the local temple. So ਉੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਬਹੁਤਾ shiksha ਲੈ ਲੈਣੀ from my mummy ji, and she was very, very good with me, and we used to learn from the religious route, and that was thanks to her. And then after a few quick lessons, I joined a very popular Bhangra band, one of the legends of the UK Bhangra music scene, Saki Group. They were renowned with Saki and the ਢੋਲ ਅੱਡੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਪੈਰ ਮਿੱਧਿਆ. So ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਮਿਲੀ from Saki and Kishore, and then the journey sort of began as I ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਦਮ ਸੀਗੇ stage ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ from Saki Group, so ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਕਰਗੁਜ਼ਾਰ ਹਾਂ. And then from there I learned on the job, and then I released my first ever song, which was in 2002 with Apache Indian, Simon and Diamonds album, and I recorded a song called Hai Kudiyan Club Diyan Kudiyan. ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਗੀਤ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ. So
Okay, yeah.
A bit of a funny song at that time, because there was a lot of, at that time music was very traditional, but I had a lot of English lyrics in there, so it's quite a fresh song. And then from there I progressed and I done my albums. And then
can we get few lines of that? Of that song? Yes, please.
I haven't sang it for about 18 years. I haven't sang that song.
I bet you haven't, but I don't think it will be any issues for you.
No, ji geet hai, so chalo main koshish karda.
Just a little bit, yeah, because I haven't come across.
So it goes, oh hai kudiyan club diyan kudiyan, oh hai kudiyan club diyan kudiyan, oh ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚਦੀਆਂ ਲੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਕਮਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ, oh ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚਦੀਆਂ ਲੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਕਮਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਅੱਡੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਵਲੈਤ ਨੂੰ ਹਲਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਅੱਡੀ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਵਲੈਤ ਨੂੰ ਹਲਾਉਂਦੀਆਂ, ਨੀ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਹਿੱਲ ਗਏ, ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ ਤੇਰੀ ਯਾਦ ਸਤਾਵੇ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਸ਼ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਏ, ਹਾਏ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ ਤੇਰੀ ਯਾਦ ਸਤਾਵੇ, ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਸ਼ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਏ, ਹਾਏ.
Kya baat hai, thank you.
Like I said,
is that also the reason ke Seetal da vi dil hilya si ਇੱਥੇ?
Possibly, maybe. That was a few years later down the line, but at that time I used to have a keen interest, in live classical music, and so I used to see Seetal doing classical sangeet, because Bhangra sangeet and Asian arts, all Bollywood music. Sangeet is sangeet. You can label it whichever way you want
That's
to go.
True. Yeah.
But this is why you've got this wonderful arts festival, which is fantastic. And in which kinne genres on here, Bhangra, Ghazal,
absolutely,
Bollywood. But like I said, the journey sort of started for Jin and Seetal after myself. Meri bahut lambi chori kahani hai. We'll have to do another interview for that.
I think we will do just a separate on yours. I have come across a few things, and I thought we have to just make time for Jinder, and then just be Jinder and that interview solo.
No problems at all. But like I said, we're here to talk about the Asian Arts Festival. I think it's a unique project event that you're going to be doing, and at the end of the day, this is what it should be about: arts and community, getting it all together. And you guys, your team, always do a great job.
Thank you. As I said, but nothing without our wonderful artists like you to have that support. And as you already mentioned, it is actually such a variety. We've got everything. We've got classical, we've got the Bollywood, we've got everything here. And I hope that we will have the pleasure, especially when you mentioned about classical, which we never actually got the chance to hear that from you guys, and from Seetal. Would there be also a chance to have a little bit taster here during our interview?
Yes, of course. Yes. Shall I sing a few lines now for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is one of my favorites. It's from the film Beju Bavra, and it goes something like this. मन तरपत हरि दर्शन दो आज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन दो आज मोरे तुम बिन बिगरे सगरे काज मोरे तुम बिन बिगरे सगरे काज विनती करत हूँ रखे लाज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन दो आज.
Wow. That is wonderful. And it's actually such a difficult an act, I have to say. And then, of course, we've never heard, you with classical. And that's the beauty now. I mean, this Asian Arts Festival will bring, artists from all variations. It's amazing. And I hope we can actually explore that more on the day.
Yes, definitely.
You might have to do a separate interview for Seetal's classical singing.
Definitely. Well, there are lots of things in the pipeline. So, and as I said, it's the whole project and what will be before and after that will be, making people aware about all your talents.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It really is. It's a good thing that you're showcasing this kind of platform.
No, thank you. So tell us, we will, before we go for the future, whatever you've planned, it's your likings. So what is more, if you say we've just touched by classical, but is it more that you stick to Bhangra?
For myself, I mean, I'm a keen interest in all genres of music, and like I said, as an artist, as a singer, you have to keep your mind open. And a lot of music people of my age group do tend to listen to other genre of music, and then you incorporate it. Because as a singer, you can't just stay static and just sing one thing or stay one way. It's even though you may have the talent to just do one particular genre of music, but if you keep your ear on the ground, shall we say, and keep, you can get, I sometimes listen to, a young kid, or like little kids you see sometimes from nursery rhymes, and sometimes you can get an idea from something like that, and you can incorporate it into your own music. So you should always listen to something and be humble and listen to all types of music, and it just helps you as you progress as a singer.
Yeah, we always say, I mean, it's the music is just a language of love.
Gigi, bilkul sahi gal hai.
Sometimes if we don't understand lyrics from a song, but it's the music, and so much we just connect with each others, and that's the beauty.
Well, that's it, and music crosses that kind of boundaries that sometimes us as human beings in normal day surroundings you can't cross. Music gives that language that you can cross over and meet other communities.
Yes.
And I experienced that last year when I done a song for Leeds United, and it was marching on together. Fans are going, the audience, they connected with it, who don't know Punjabi as their first language, and English is their first language. So the crossover appeal, I'm the first one who actually can say that to yourself, Janni, that I've experienced it firsthand, that, that does happen. So it's not that everybody comes and says, oh, music is all about crossing over cultures. It really does happen. And
it does happen.
You can connect like that because I've got proof of it. And so I think from what we have experienced in the last year or so, and to bring something together like this, it's a really, really good thing for unity and for community spirit, and to bring music as the forefront.
Yeah. And I think also to emphasize, because especially that last year, how difficult, and still be going through this difficult time, you've still been so productive. And is it so good to just continue? And that shows hope as well. And being like ambassadors, and you are also the artists, those the public can follow, and that gives hope. So, how much, I mean, for you, it was still a very productive year.
Yes, it was. It was very, very productive. I mean, like I said, um, from the live side, from that interaction, audience-wise, no, it wasn't. But from
Yeah.
recording-wise, we continued on, and even now, coming up in the next couple of weeks, we've got a new release called Hasbaliye, and so that song is ready to go. We're about to start the promotion actually tomorrow, so this has worked really well
Oh,
for us.
wow.
But
Okay, okay.
but like I said, you'll see that all over social media. So that something is always coming out, and I think the Bhangra industry, especially in the UK, you saw a lot of releases come out, and I think that's really good, and long may it continue, because the Bhangra industry is a very, very small thing in England at the moment, and we need to, like yourselves, who are pushing it and doing these lovely events. This is what we need to, support the UK Bhangra music.
Yeah. What would you like advise? See, because of the difficult times, and we've got in the lockdown, we've got the third one. Of course, it's better than the first one. And what would you advise the folks know what actually how we can keep each other's or ourselves so busy?
I think it's to just keep really positive, keep going, because
Yeah.
we've done so much, and another few months isn't going to really make a difference. We've done
Mm.
so well in such a long period of time. Another short period of time, we can keep going. We can keep going. Be positive and everything. Just try and see the positive in everything, and we have to make sure we keep ourselves happy and we keep ourselves, staying fit and healthy as well. Because sometimes when in times like this, we can just withdraw ourselves away from everything, and we can actually get really downhill about things. But at the end of the day, when lockdown does open, the world will get back to normal. So we
Get
need
to
to
McDonald's.
prepare ourselves for that, because we will feel different when we go back outside in the world, because we've
Yeah.
been so used to being kind of locked away. So even though for us it's normal, it's actually going to feel a little bit different.
Mm.
But again, slow and steady, everything will be fine. And we just have to make sure we look after people who may be not feeling as positive, and how we can help and support other
Yeah.
people as well.
Yeah, and your positivity, being productive helps as well, because we have something to look up. Something is coming, new. And as you already mentioned, there's something very special coming up for tomorrow. You're releasing that new song. So, do you think we will have the honor to have a little Thode Bahut Bol of the new release for tomorrow?
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗੀਤ ਆ ਹਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ under wraps ਕੀਤਾ ਆ. The record label don't know that we've actually joined yourself, so we, like I said, we're going to release it on the 12th of March, and then definitely you'll hear a little bit of the promo, but they've told us it's strictly under wraps for us to give out lyrics. But
Not.
ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਮੋੜਨਾ. We will
I mean,
give you
do tin bol.
ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੀਤ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ.
Okay.
ਉਹਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਗੀਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਗੀਤ ਹੁੰਦੇ, so but
ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਕਰਦੇ
ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਗੀਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਨੇ, like you both of you, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੋ।
ਚਾਂਦਨੀ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਦੀ you make me feel so shy sometimes when you interview me like that.
Really? Oh gosh, okay.
You do just say things, and then you get me tongue tied, and then I don't know how to replicate my jawab.
Right, okay. अभी ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਜਵਾਬ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੀ ਸਾਂ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅੱਗੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੋਲ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ, ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਕੁਆਇਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਓ।
ਲਓ ਜੀ, ਫਿਰ ਗੀਤ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ। A song
yes.
that we've done about a couple of years ago, and we'll put that to yourself, because we all want to go to a party now after all this lockdown business. So ਲਓ ਜੀ, ਗੀਤ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਵੱਜ ਗਏ ਨੇ 4 ਜੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਤਿਆਰ, ਵੱਜ ਗਏ ਨੇ 4 ਜੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਤਿਆਰ, ਸੰਗ ਬਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਨੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਆਜਾ ਮਾਰ, संग बह गया नी मेरा तेनू आजा मार होर किन्ना लाउणा टाइम तू बल्लिए वे किन्ना लाउणा टाइम तू बल्लिए पार्टी नू चलिए नी पार्टी नू चलिए पार्टी नू चलिए नी पार्टी नू चलिए
हजी सुर्खी न लाई मथे बिंदी न टकाई सुर्खी न लाई मथे बिंदी न टकाई आवाजा मार मार के दुहाई तू सिपाही आवाजा मार मार के दुहाई तू सिपाही हजी होया ना त्यारियां मेरियां हजी होया ना त्यारियां मेरियां मैं भी तेनू जानदी नी मैं भी तेनू जानदी पीनी दारू जाके लग गया लेरियां मैं भी तेनू जानदी नी मैं भी तेनू जानदी
लो जी हुण आपां पार्टी नू तैयार हो जाइए ਚੱਲਣ ਲਈ
ਪਾਰਟੀ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਾਰਟੀਆਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਐਂਡ ਇਟਸ ਨਾਟ ਟੂ ਫਾਰ you know we've come so far and ਥੋੜਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਪੂੰਛ ਰਹਿ ਗਈ ਹੈ
ਹਾਥੀ ਲੰਘ ਗਿਆ
ਪੂੰਛ ਰਹਿ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਹਾਥੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਆਣਾ ਸੀ but that's true ਕੋਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ share ਕਰੋ share with us your most beautiful moment during all this journey.
During the musical journey, we've had so many, and we've been grateful. I mean, obviously, when you guys give us some lovely awards, I mean, you know, you've honoured Seetal with with best female. You've honoured us recently with the special contribution awards. Those are moments that we always keep. But the biggest moment, which is, you know, the awards, yes, they are lovely, and we are grateful to that. But we're glad that, you know, we've got the graces of God's blessings, that, you know, it's given us such a platform to entertain the audience worldwide. We've been everywhere, you know, all over Europe, all over the world, and, you know, it's given us that blessing and this, you know, and the love of the audience. That's what's been the greatest moment of the last 20 odd years for myself and Seetal.
I think it's really difficult to pinpoint one beautiful moment throughout the musical journey, because every time we go and perform and every time we are at a gig, we meet new people, and you know, we, like Jinder said, we're so grateful to God that we can actually perform to that extent. So that every time is a beautiful moment for us.
That's a blessing in itself, isn't it?
Yes,
it's a blessing. But I have to little bit correct here. Is not us. It's not Culture Unite, it's not UK Bhangra Awards, it's you and your fans, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All our fans, our loved ones, they are just so, you know, amazed about your wonderful work and your voices, of course, ke tadi awazan jehdiyan ne oh awazan jithe pahunchdiyan ne, and that's what it is. People want you and that they vote for you. Te eh tadi apni mehnat hai. It's a blessing. It's so important. I always emphasize that is actually your own, you know, your people, your fans, they're voting for you, and that shows the love. And as I said, प्यार करने वाले हो तो प्यार वापस मिलता है.
That's it. प्यार दो तो प्यार लो. And we were like that, you know. Actually, Chandni ji, you know, we've been lucky that, you know, ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੀਤ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਾਏ ਵੀ ਆ, ਸਾਡੇ ਗੀਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ purity, we keep it family orientated. ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਗੱਲ ਉਦਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਇਦਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ. It's never a political agenda with us, and we've always been, and I think that's why we've crossed communities and crossed cultures or whatever it is, because that's the way it should be. And it comes down to music. The way I was always taught back in the olden days was, you know, that ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਕੀਤੇ. I've been lucky that, you know, I've been in loads of religious establishments, and so kalakar da ehi hunda hai kam, that, you know, ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕੋਈ he's just a kalakar, he's an artist, and he gets everything from everybody. So you know, we've been lucky that the communities all over the world have supported us, and we're very, very grateful, and that's a beautiful moment for us especially.
That's true. As we say, you are not only a beautiful, amazing, talented duet. You are just a wonderful couple to see always, and it's suiting to see you guys, that you know, doing, you know, so much since all these times, and we're actually looking forward for more new productive things.
No problems at all. You guys are on our social media platforms, and you'll be first in hand when I put that post up, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ like ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ share
That's true.
ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ so I'm sure tomorrow you'll when you hear the notifications you're going to say, oh, Jin and Seetal, can you please now stop sharing your stuff.
Right, that's true. No. We will never say stop sharing here and there. We are always happy to see whatever you share.
Thank you.
On a note, okay, as a working duo, and how is it? Who's personal in the personal life? Just something which we would like to know. Who's more bossy?
Bossy, I don't know.
I don't think anybody's really bossy. I think it's
Who's got more saying?
What would you say? I don't want to cause a problem.
No, you know what?
It's alive, yes, and people will hear it. I'm
You know what,
joking. I'm not going to put you on the spot.
You know what, Chalmiji? It really is one of them things. It's one of them that it's really easy to work with Seetal and myself. You know, I think, you know, it's even with our band, you know, our mini live band, we've just got good people around us who we work with. If you get on with somebody, you can work well with them. And
Yes.
with me and Seetal, we do bounce off ideas, and you know, sometimes we don't like them, or we do like them, or you know, we'll scrap the idea together. But usually, there's never been any sort of, you know, arguments as such, or we just get by it, we just get past it, you know, or we'll, like I said,
I think it's
scrap
a
the
give
idea.
and take, and that works it out in every kind of, whether we work, whether in personal life. I think it's a give and take, and it's good to have patience.
It is. You have to have a bit of calm. You have to have patience.
Yeah, and I think when you're working together, so you're not by yourself, I think you have to be very mindful of how you speak to one another. Jinder is very mindful in that way. He's very good. He says things very diplomatically, and I'll just say no, yes, no, yes. But he's very good like that.
That's the balance.
Yeah, we're very balanced. There's a different size to both of us.
You know, another thing is, you know, when we're doing live gigs as well, because you know the live event scene, you get to meet lots of wonderful people, and you have to be diplomatic in whenever you approach somebody, you know.
True.
And it just doesn't look good if you've got people in front of you and you're causing a bit of a scene between themselves.
I know.
You have to entertain with, you know, the show must go on and smiles on the face. But luckily, we pray to God, and this has never happened. But you know, we've as a program, we've never had that kind of fight beforehand or after stage, and it's never been like that. And everybody's been happy, you know. So that's the way it is. But no, we get on well. You know what it is? It's a bit of probably a bit of a boring sort of. Duo, really, because we don't really do that much funny stuff, really. So.
I don't think it's boring at all. I wouldn't say that, but it's your whatever you're allowed to say. What are the future plans?
The future plans is, like I said, we're releasing this new song, and we're really looking forward to this lovely show that you guys are preparing and getting organized, which is good. And like I said, it's just a question of, you know, I'd love to say, gigs galore, this, that, the other. But what it is, we do need to sort of get onto the live scene as well, because when I see Thuraja, you know, like when you say, Hanji ve gaane ga do, we say, yeah, no problem, but still we're missing that whole element of, you know, like the atmosphere, the instruments. You know, when there's not a crowd in front of you for such a long time, we've been, you know, this was like I was saying to my mum, that my mum says to me, she goes, this is the first time I've seen you in the house for such a long time, where, you know, you're just stationary on a Saturday or a Friday.
The longest time.
It's the longest time. And, you know, even Seetal, since I've been married, it's like, you know, this is.
Shall we? Yeah, let's have one live duet. Ho jai fir ek jo tusi, you know, at the Bhangra Awards, for example, perform kita.
Hanji, definitely. Asi kar denge, no problem.
Go on then, theek hai.
Okay, live chalo lo ji. Ek geet ya sada bahut popular hoya because we started the duo.
Ji. See, we can actually we can ask our technical team to maybe drop that in, and then you come back
yeah.
on. Shall we do that?
Well, that'll be great.
Okay, let's see if that's possible. That would be.
So guys, come on, get those hands in the air. Jin and Seetal live on direct with you.
And come on, try to do that.
देख देख तेनू मेरा दिल धड़के बैठा रहंदा मैं तकान जेनू फड़ के देख देख तेनू मेरा दिल धड़के बैठा रहंदा मैं तकान जेनू फड़ के कोट काट साडे कोलों वल्ले खड़दी लगदी है कोई तू पटोले वर्गी कोट काट साडे कोलों वल्ले खड़दी लगदी है कोई तू पटोले वर्गी अखियां मला के नखरे तू करदी लगदी है कोई तू पटोले वर्गी
Thank you very much.
Great. Always wonderful to see that. We'll have this soon. कहते हैं रब ने अच्छा टाइम भी है बुरा टाइम भी है. Nothing stays forever in that way. That's mine.
Absolutely.
Good.
And it's good that we can see our hairstyles have changed since then as well.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. Thank you. But I can see yours as well. को बड़े नजर highlights में आ रहे हैं बड़े nice लग रहे हैं वैसे.
Thank you, Jin. Thank you.
Really?
It locked down the मैं फिर शहनशाह दा look पाया ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ.
Very nice. चलो that's very nice, especially for us here. And I think 20th March वास्ते तो फिर top up करना पड़ेगा ना.
I don't top up at all. I just want to let it grow. George Clooney is a very good actor. And I really
No, but seriously, I'm not joking. That was a serious compliment because it really looks you've got highlights in there, and
so much.
nice lag raha hai. Very nice.
ये रब वालों highlights मिले.
देख लो, blessing.
I always say to Seetal, मैं कि अपने वो जिरी फिल्म नहीं सी शहनशाह with Amitabh Bachchan, and so I always say to her whenever I have my hair light and she can see the streak, I always sing अंधेरी रातों में सुनसान राहों पर एक मसीहा निकलता है जिसे लोग शहनशाह कहते हैं.
वाह क्या बात है. I'm really हाँ जी.
मैं क्या मौका सानू भी मिल गया आज बॉलीवुड गाउन ਲਈ.
हाँ वही मैं कहने लगी सा. But that's exactly I was coming back to that कि भाई Asian Arts Festival ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੀਤਾ, it's everything including and with all sorts of, you know, as we said, classical हो गया, Bollywood हो गया, Punjabi song हो गए, whatever it is. And this is where people come out and actually, jaise tanu asi, we always see Bhangra, Punjabi, and we will have actually a chance to see more and different things. And that's beautiful to know.
It's
So,
great, but for us, we can only. I mean, for myself, I enjoy the Punjabi duets and the Punjabi
okay.
songs.
I was going to
So
ask you exactly.
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗੀਤ ਗਾਇਆ ਸੀ because
Thank you so much. Thank
you're a
you.
big fan.
I am a fan, both of you. It's just wonderful to see. What is, maybe, do you have any message, hope, before you're going to leave for us, for the public, for the audience?
Yeah, the message of hope is just to follow the guidelines and follow what the government has said, obviously, and also the vaccine is a very, very important thing, and I just want to share that the vaccine is, it's great for the person in front of you, behind you, on the side. So that's why we need to get vaccinated. And so ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ text message from the government, and just get it done, because it does save lives, and that's what we're in the process. And that's the quicker we can get back to normal lives, save lives.
That's true.
So
that's true.
That's the only message of hope, and I think that's what everybody is saying around the world. So this is if I was to say something totally different, it will be, it just wouldn't be the right thing. So my message of hope is to do that, and also just keep happy and enjoy yourselves, and just keep going.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so and by what Jinder said, the same thing, and just look after one another, and most importantly, look after yourself as well.
Thank you. And it was again a pleasure and an honor to have both of you. And I'm looking forward to see you on the 20th of March at the Asian Arts Festival.
Yes,
absolutely.
Look after yourself as well.
We're looking forward to it. And like I said, do keep your eye out for our music, which is coming out, tomorrow, as in we're going to start the promotion and everything. And the song, Hasbaliye, will be out on the 12th of March.
On that good note, all the best, and you look after yourself as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for having us.
Bye. Bye-bye. These were our amazing, the award-winning duet, Jin and Seetal. Thank you very much for joining me today. And remember, every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has somewhere a beginning. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. So never lose hope, as life means possibilities. I will be back very soon with another interview with another amazing artist. Until then, keep smiling and please keep safe. Lots of love.